Is it FD? Is it mutual fund? Or is it equity?
Equity.
When I asked the same question to my mom, she said, it's you. Surprisingly, she never said the same thing about my younger brother. Maybe he was picked from dustbin. Or he was unplanned. Because of that reason, she started investing heavily in her future. Sorry, my future. She wanted me to start my schooling as soon as possible. Picture this, I'm 4-year-old, barely potty trained. My mom is bringing me from one school, driving me from one school to another school between Jogeshwari and Andheri for school admission interviews. Initially, it looked like a twisted version of India's Got Talent. Where instead of dance and singing, I had to sit at one place for more than 30 seconds without eating chalk, duster and pencil. What felt like 100 interviews, I got into one school. Initially, I hated everything about school. I used to go to school, cry at the corner and come back while sleeping in the sessions all the while. One fine day, there was a gentleman next to me. Open his tiffin. It was chicken korma. That became my motivation to wake up early and go to the school. Everything was going as per the plan. But after 3 years, I was not doing academically great. That was a worrying sign for my mom's investment. In my first grade, I got D. That resulted in an earthquake in a family apartment. When I went into second division, I again got D. There was again an earthquake, not in my family apartment, but in Nepal. By the time I was in third grade, things were getting out of the hand. My mom was worried about the investment. She wanted the ROI. She took things in her own hand. She changed my tuition teacher for English, maths, and science. And she reserved for her last option, which was she took out my notebook, tore some of the pages, made a ball out of it, and started rolling around my head for 7 times to summon the ghost of Einstein to help me with the maths. Now, with the ritual of my mom and my hard work, I appeared for the unit test, and I again got D. It was not working. My mom was getting angry. She took me to a very famous shrine in South Bombay called Miraratar, where people go for jhadu fook. When I went there for the first time, because I was very early in my life, I saw people trying to establish connection with ancient civilization, competing against Elon Musk. We saw Baba sitting there. He looked like a jadoo from Koi Mil Gaya because he was completely blue. My mom had seen that movie. My mom went to that Baba and asked, Baba, can you give those 4 blue fingers to my son for his maths homework? Baba looked at us angrily and he, instead of offering his 4th finger, he offered me these 2 things. One is this blessed holy water and a scientific instrument called Arbaz. This is an instrument which used to exist before ChatGPT. When you wear this during your exam, it helps you remember the answer miraculously. It sees the question and beams the answer in your brain. I tried. I asked, what is 2 plus 2? It gave me the answer. Error 404. Brain not found. Well, now with the help of my mom's ritual, black tabis and blessed water, I was all set for my mid-sem exam. I gave my all in. I got C. It was better than D, but my mom was not happy. Seeing that, she added a plot twist, which you can compare with a Balaji Telefilms daily soap. She withdrew me from 3rd standard and re-enrolled me in the 1st grade. How many of you have seen Main Hoon Na? Shah Rukh Khan for Main Hoon Na? I felt like a Shah Rukh Khan for Main Hoon Na, but instead of reliving the romance, I was reliving the alphabets. I was angry, frustrated, not because I have to learn everything all over again, but I was going to miss chicken korma. After studying for first grade again for few months, I was getting better because I was studying the same thing all over again. Because I was learning for the second time, I was able to grasp quickly. Because of that reason, I started acing my exams, impressing my teacher crushes, who once felt I will be a potential chaiwala. Now they are seeing a reincarnation of Einstein in me. And all the Sharmaji's beta in my class, they were asking me for my notes. Seeing this, my mom felt very happy and she felt her mission is accomplished. What we all can learn from my story, the only point and the most important point, perseverance is the key. Even if that means we learn alphabet for 100 times or being the oldest kid in the first grade. Friends, in life when you face the challenge, not always but sometimes most unconventional method can lead you to the success. If everything fails, there's always an option to start over. Because you never know, your second attempt could be your best attempt yet. If after all the blunder, I can be a startup founder from being a potential chaiwala, I believe all of you can achieve what you want. With that, thank you.